It's me telling my husband to shh. So I'm back online, guys, and I'm working. I just wanted to show you how nice my hair turns out when I use that that bentonite clay, and my skin. Look at my skin, like it brightens the skin, takes the dullness out, and everything. It's really good for the skin. But anyway, this is the what I have left of my growth sauce, and I absolutely love this stuff because it helps with the detangling process of my hair. And I've already done this side, and what I did was I just kind of um, like put it in individual twist at the end, this side, and I'm gonna let it, of course, do the no what some beauticians say you shouldn't do. I'm gonna let it air dry. So I am going to let it air dry, but I'm also going to put some of my lavender mousse, which is has no parabens, but it helps with frizz, like to keep the curls. So if you're not going to use gel, was eons long time ago, and I do use a comb. I know they say finger detangle and all that kind of stuff, but I use a very wide tooth plastic comb or rubber comb. I'm sorry, for my hair. Yes, here comes my hubby. He's coming in.
Come in, like, come in.
Yeah, but it's my time to do this. Okay, so I am detangling somewhat, but not that with my fingers somewhat, but not that much. And I just have a little tangle down here that I'm getting. But I find that that growth sauce is really good. It's a really good natural oil for detangling. And if I use it, I don't always have to use my body butter or anything like that. So I'm taking these and, kind of semi small pieces and just twisting at the end. That's all, just twisting at the end. That growth sauce too helps with breakage issues. If you guys have, any like severe, or any kind of breakage issues with your hair, I find that growth sauce really helps with that. So I'm taking these little small pieces and kind of getting the tangles out. And then if I get to a stuck place, then I revert to using my fingers. Because I'm not trying, the idea here is not to tear your hair, but to gently pull it apart. You don't want to weaken the shaft by over manipulation. So you just want to gently pull it apart. So if there's any hair that didn't escape during the shampoo process, it can get out now safely and soundly. All right. So I'm just going to take this, what I just worked on for the better part of it, and I'm going to twist it at the end. Also, the twisting at the end helps to reassure that there's no fairy knots. And I've clipped my ends a while ago, so I shouldn't have I shouldn't have fairy knots like that. And clipping or dusting your ends helps to eliminate fairy knots. And you don't have to take off a whole lot of hair. You really don't. And your idea of healthy is how your hair feels to you. To me, it's how my hair feels to me, not what how other people see my hair. So it looks like, there we go. So got that, and I'm just twisting this at the end. Look, I got some conditioner right there. Okay. So just taking small pieces. I've got this piece done, this piece under here done. So I got a couple more pieces to get done. Let's get this one. Let's immediately put this on it. I really love that stuff. So, and I don't know, let me put this with this because I was tripping back here. Anyway, of course, we're going to go with our fingers. This is like I said when I was doing the clay, this is like the tough side of my head. It's just like the other side is just so wonderful, bouncing and behaving, doing what it's supposed to do. And then you have this one side of your head that just has its own idea of what it's going to be and what it's going to do. Okay. I have this right here. I still need to do. Put some more oil on that. Rubbing that in. That right there. All right. I've gone all the way down to here. And now when I get near the bottom, that's when I start working my fingers to feel around and see if I have any fairy knots or any hair that really wants to come out, but it just can't get out. And I just assist it without breaking it. Okay. And I can already see that this is going to be two separate entities here. So I'm going all the way to the end and just kind of closing it. Let me see, I've got something down here. I'm going to use this. I normally don't do this, but I'm just trying to see what this. Yeah, there we go. I didn't have my small comb, so I used that little brush just to get something, work its way out. If this doesn't want to work it out, work it out. Don't want to work it out, work it down, work it out. Okay. All right. And this is the other piece. I got all the way to the end with. And like I said, this is like the toughest side of my head, the tough side. The other side, I finished a lot quicker. This is the side that gives me the most hee-haw of the time when it comes to detangling, finger detangling, whatever I have to do to make it work. Okay, so now we got it right here. And I don't know if because the other side is actually, because neither one of your sides are going to be even. All right, here we have it. So that's both sides there. And then I'm going to take my mousse. Blow it out. There we go. Take my mousse And you can apply this generously from root to tip. I used this mousse last time. I really love the way it smells and so forth. And I really love the way my hair, curls and all, I love the way it turns out. I love the shine that it leaves and all of that on my hair. So there we have the back part done, 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 done. And now we can work on the front part and get that done, 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 done. I might even just, leave the front part in two pieces. I don't know. Let's see what we have left as far as oil is concerned because we limited on the oil here. So let's go ahead and spread it where we can while we can. Because that's kind of like the last of it. There we go. We got these both sides. And this is going to be mostly finger detangle because I have a different grade of hair in the front. And in the front, I can finger detangle with no problem. But the back of my head, no way, Jose. And don't ask me why. I have a different grade of hair in the back. It's not the same as my front. No, it is not. So while I can finger detangle the front of my hair, it's much more difficult in the back. I don't know if I can't see back there that well. That's probably part of it. But the other part of it is that it's a different curl pattern. It's a much tighter curl pattern in my front and my sides. And most ladies have 2 to 3 different curl patterns in their hair that are natural. See, that was the front. And if I want to use a comb, I can, but I really don't have to use it like I use it for the back. It's really not as serious. But of course, this is my good side. So we're gonna take this, and we're not gonna do. I don't think I'm gonna do as many twists in the front. Just do one here. I may do 2 over there. Do one here. Looks like I came across some hair here that doesn't want to let go. Work a little more with it. Got it, got it, got it, got it, get it, get it, get it. Got it. All right, we got it. All right. Just twisting. I'm just, kind of bending, twisting the ends a little bit, because of course it's going to dry. Just to give my head a little bit more control. And to just air dry like I used to. Okay, going to the other side, you can see that's how much hair came out. And I just give you an idea, guys, is that I didn't even use my um And also, this mousse helps too with the drying process. So to me, it tends to dry a little faster when I use the mousse. Seems like I got something foaming around in my head. This mousse got a little bit in my hair, in my eye, popping around in my eye. Okay, last but not least, I think I got a tiny bit left. Yep. Since this is the hardest side, I saved the most for this side. This side, I probably go ahead and use a comb because I guess I lose my patience with it. It just doesn't act like the other sides, especially in the crown area. All right, so we are working our way down to the end, working those tangles out. That wide tooth comb, and if you have to use a comb like me, get a wide tooth comb like me. This is a wide tooth comb, a good one. And now I'm going to the finger detangling process now. What I'm doing now, finger detangling. I just use the wide tooth comb, try to work the hair to a certain point. And this is for the fallout hair. And if you don't detangle your hair and every now and then blow it out or press it out, you don't have to even give it a hard press. If I don't, then I notice your hair will start to lock on you. And unless you just want it to naturally lock, because that's what locked hair is. Locked hair is just hair that is twisted, left in the twist, and it just keeps going from the root and it keeps twisting. You keep retwisting at the root, you keep retwisting at the root, and basically that's what locked hair is. It's just knotty hair, like hair that's all knotted up and twisted within itself, and it's locked. And that's why they call it locks. Okay? And some people think that that's, a nice style, and it is for some to wear that, and that's what they like. And that's locked hair. And you just keep retwisting it at the root so that it will stay in that locked pattern for as long as you want. It'll grow long in that locked pattern. It will. It'll grow in that locked pattern. Long and nice, but it'll always be locked. Okay, so we're now twisting it. Same way I twisted the other side in 3 pieces. At the ends, I might have to do 3 with this one. This side is just really, it's difficult. That's the only way I can put it. All right. And I'm ending up doing 4 over here. It's just a difficult. Okay. So now we get our mousse that we really like. Put it on. Like I said, I really Really like this mousse. There we have it. There we have it. More hair. More. I really like this mousse. I'm sorry, guys. I was really. Huh. Hey, can't you tell? I really like this mousse. Okay. And then I can also put my drops in. I'll go ahead and do that. These are my melanin drops, my DHT. And you kind of like put this in your trouble areas. Like my area is the crown. And the part in the front. And my God, what this has done for my front part, you would not believe. This melanin. You kind of like can massage that in. Let it dry with the rest of your hair. Okay, and then once it does dry, well, I could do it now, and I think I will. I'm gonna put in my oil mixture of my 5 essential oils for hair growth. That's I use emu oil. I use emu oil, peppermint oil, rosemary oil. What else? Uh, Pumpkin seed oil and jojoba oil. Those are the 5 essential oils for hair growth. Now, there are others you can use, like castor oil and different oils like that, but the most powerful ones are emu oil, which emu oil comes from a bird. Go figure that. So you have emu oil, you have rosemary oil, you have pumpkin seed oil. hmm You have, did I miss that? You have emu oil, rosemary oil, pumpkin seed oil, jojoba oil, and I'm missing one. Jojoba oil and peppermint oil. So those are the 5. Peppermint, jojoba, emu, pumpkin seed, rosemary. Okay. So to put this in, I start in the back. And that's why I like the way my hair is parted, because the way my hair is parted, it makes it easier to distribute. And I can just stick, like I don't have to part my hair to get the oil to my roots. And I pre-make this mixture because I use it like pretty much on a regular basis. It's my oil regimen at night. And I'm already almost out of it because I use it at night when I'm putting my oil in. I use it at night and it will work its way, kind of massage it in. It will work its way down through the hair shaft. So here I'm just kind of, I can smell the peppermint oil. Peppermint oil. Let me put some on this part. hmm And since I've been using these oils, and I have other oils that I use, but I get good results. And they're not heavy oils. Like they don't weigh down on your head where your hair feels oily. It's not that type of an oil. So there you have it, everybody. That's my wash and go routine that I do without using gel. And I used to use gel on my wash and goes when my hair was much shorter. When I first started my journey, I would use gel on the wash and goes, but I haven't used gel. And I can make my own gels. I do have flaxseed where I can make my own gel. And I started to do it, but I haven't used gel in like eons. Like eons. So you guys have a great, wonderful day, and we are snowed in the Carolinas. We are snowed in
Hell.
in the Carolinas.
National Guard.
We're sitting in that. My husband said, send the National Guards. All right. So I have a great day, and remember, it's all about DIY, back to basics.